Today we're tackling 156, 315.82. That's 100 questions, 90 minutes, and 70% to pass. Let's jump right into question 1.
Right, so we're looking at high availability architecture first.
Yeah, specifically, what defines collision mode in HA? Now, when I look at the options, my brain immediately goes to option C, where both servers are set to standby. I mean, collision implies the network is just doing nothing, right?
You know, that's a massive trap. People think a collision means the system is just dead in the water, sitting passively.
Wait, so it's not C?
No, because having both in standby is actually completely safe. The real danger, the actual collision, is option D, where both are set to active.
Oh, I see. So they're both trying to manage everything at the exact same time.
Exactly. Think of it like putting two steering wheels in one car. You've got two drivers yanking the wheel on the highway, and that causes a split-brain crash.
That makes a lot of sense. So we can eliminate A and B right away, since those are just healthy, normal setups. But how do two servers actually avoid crashing and stay synced?
That brings us perfectly to question 2, which is about manual synchronization.
Right. And here's where I definitely fall for a cognitive bias. Looking at option C, I naturally assume that as an admin, I get a choice between a full sync or just a delta sync.
I mean, in the real world, you'd really want that choice. But option C is wrong. The architecture actually locks it down. Option A is the real answer because manual syncs only initiate a full synchronization.
Oh, wow. Just full.
Yeah, just full. Think of a delta sync kind of like your phone's automatic background backup. It just silently pushes incremental changes overnight.
Right, right.
But a manual sync, that's like formatting your phone or restoring the entire device from scratch.
Okay, so you don't get the choice. That eliminates B and D. Speaking of heavy background processes, though, let's look at policy installation for question 3.
Yeah, specifically, what happens when the CPM selects the fast installation policy?
So a lot of people go for option C here, thinking the policy gets sent to the FWM.
And that's the classic old school trap. FWM is the legacy process. The correct answer is D. The modern dump inherently includes pre-verified code.
So it's basically like delivering a fully baked cake directly to the security gateway rather than making it mix the ingredients itself.
Perfect analogy. Doesn't have to compile anything, which is why it's fast.
Yeah.
So A and B are definitely out.
But who actually decides which cake to send? Like in question 4, which daemon chooses between a modern or legacy dump? I would argue for A, the FWM.
I'm going to have to push back on that. Like we just said, FWM is legacy. The answer is D, the CPM.
Oh, right, because CPM is the brains of the operation now.
Exactly. It autonomously analyzes the gateways and makes the decision.
Yeah.
So B and C, the CPTA and CPD, are just distractors.
Got it. Okay, so CPM handles that database, but what actually pushes the button? Let's move to question 5. What triggers an active to standby sync?
This one catches a lot of experienced admins.
I bet, because option C says a save operation. And I know, for me, I always think save equals live.
It's such a common bias. But the answer is actually A, publishing a session. Saving is just like saving a draft email. It stays local to you.
Right, you have to actually hit send to commit the changes to the system.
Exactly. So B and D are totally wrong there.
Okay, so once those changes are safely pushed, how do we secure the traffic itself? That's question 6, asking for the 3 IPSec VPN guarantees.
This is probably the sneakiest trap on the exam.
Yeah, because option D lists the classic CIA triad, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Is availability not one of them?
It absolutely is not. That's the trap. The real answer is C, confidentiality, integrity, and authenticity.
Oh, authenticity. So it's like a VPN is an armored truck, right? It encrypts and verifies the gold inside
Right.
but it can't guarantee that the actual physical road won't be closed.
Exactly. Availability is up to the network, not the VPN. So A and B are out.
Well, that is a huge distinction. So today, in this deep dive, we mastered management high availability synchronization. We also covered advanced policy management policy installation / fast installation policy, as well as advanced policy management policy installation / CPM decision process. Then we wrapped up with the management high availability synchronization trigger, and finally, site-to-site VPN, IPSec VPN security properties.
And I'll leave you with this. If IPsec guarantees authenticity and integrity but leaves availability to the network, how does your architecture handle an ISP blackout without compromising that secure boundary?